I know what you guys are thinking. Keith, I watch all of these cool YouTube channels and I've built all this cool terrain. But it takes up so much space on my gaming table. How am I supposed to use it all? On this episode of Starships and Steel, we're going to build a gaming table. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another episode of Starships and Steel. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. We got quite a few over the last week. We're still going to be a little bit shy to make that 500 mark. So if you need people, if you know people who might like the channel, feel free to share it and see if we can get up to that 500 mark. When we get to 450, I'm going to try and announce a contest. It might be a little bit after that, but do my best, depending how my time works out, for this week. So this episode was going to be about stairs, but I don't have time to film that, so I'm going to go with my game table. When I first started this, I didn't have a table in my kitchen because I was a bachelor at that point in time. There was no need to have one. I didn't eat food there. It was a nice empty space. It was cool. And then I wanted to start playing Conan, and so I needed a gaming table. And so I looked at a bunch, and they were all complicated and big and bulky, and it was going to cost a fair bit of money. And I didn't have chairs either, which were also going to cost a lot of money. So I came up with a pretty simple solution that uses an IKEA table and some plywood. And it has the advantage that it has a raised play surface. And the reason I like this is it means my players have extra room underneath the play surface to put their stuff. And that means my table can be a little bit smaller and fit in my kitchen easier, which isn't a huge kitchen. So that's really all I got to say about the craft today and why I built it. So we're going to go over to not to the craft area because I didn't build it there, but I got pictures and some stuff about what it is and how it worked. I'm trying to find my whiskey. So we're going to go to there and I'm going to show you how I built this thing and why I think it's a cool idea. So I'm going to drink my whiskey, which I'm not going to rate because I've had it before. But let's get on with the video. All right, so the base for this project is your dining room table. I didn't have a table, so I chose this one from IKEA. For 150 bucks, it gave me a base to work from as well as 4 chairs. Here we can see the full-size table I came up with. It measures a hefty 5 foot by 4 foot. It's pretty big. I started with a 4 foot by 8 foot piece of plywood, and I cut it off at 5 foot. This left me a 4 foot by 3 foot piece. And you can get this done at your home improvement store. And if you do that, make sure you get that 4 by 3 piece cut down to a 3 by 3 piece as well, because we'll need that for that raised platform. On the bottom of the plywood, I put on some of those self-adhesive rubber feet so it didn't slide around too much. And then I routed the edge. This could use a little bit more sanding, but it's functional. My plywood is 3/4 of an inch. You could use 1/2 inch as well. But I had a little bit of warping, so if you do use 1/2 inch, you might want to reinforce it. So this is the start of the basic top platform. It provides a 3 by 3 play surface and is the remainder of that 4 by 8 sheet. On the bottom, I flipped it over and then I went in and screwed some 1/2 inch flanges, and they're about 1.5 inches away from the edge. And then I took some 1/2 inch pipe nipples and 1/2 inch end caps, and I used those for the legs. So these are all galvanized, and I just screw these into the flanges when I want to use it. And presto, turn it over, and it instantly have a raised platform, those acting as the legs. My platform is about 7 inches tall, or 1 can of Guinness. It's important to be able to fit your drink underneath the table. And so, other things you could do to make this even cooler, put edges around it, maybe add LED lighting, maybe a built-in grid. I generally just put a piece of felt on it for the color I want, green for grass, etc. My total cost on this, probably about $250, including the table. $150 for the table and the chairs, I think $60 for the 3/4 inch plywood, and maybe $40 for the pipework, and those are probably high estimates, and those are in Canadian dollars. So that's it. Super simple build, super awesome addition to my gaming surface. It gives my players lots of room, gives us lots of room. It gives us a defined area for our miniatures. So if you like, this is a good idea and you want to use it, go right ahead, of course. That's why we have these channels. If you liked the video, please click like. If you want to see more content, and I'm trying my darndest to produce weekly content, hit that like button down below. And I will see you guys next week, maybe I will try and get a video out on Saturday or Sunday. Probably Sunday. I got Conan on Saturday. So thanks a lot for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with everyone you want. We're getting close to that 500 mark. And remember, at 450, we're going to announce a contest of some kind. So stay tuned.